Good evening, everyone. How are you? We are day 11 of the 10-day Sculpt and Tone Challenge, which means that the challenge came to an end yesterday. But if any of you were taking part and you still haven't quite completed those workouts, they're still live today for you to finish today. They won't be around tomorrow. So if you need that now. I am hopping on today or this evening to answer any questions that you may have. If you're watching now and you've got any questions, please let me know you're here, number one. But also, if you do have any questions, please pop them in the comments box below. I hope this is working well. Facebook has had many issues today, and at one point today I didn't know if I was going to get on live because it just simply wasn't working. So fingers crossed. If you are there and you're watching, let me know so I'm not talking to myself. If you've got questions, please pop them below. But I have been so amazed during this challenge at the success and the progress that people have made inside this challenge just in 10 days. So many people have completed the challenge and loads of people have also seen progress during that 10 days. So an increase in strength, so things that they weren't able to do on day one, they have been able to attempt later on in the challenge. So that just goes to show quite how amazing just a 15-minute workout a day can be to your body and your mindset, because I know some of you have sort of rekindled your love affair with either ballet or working out or reconnecting with your body, which is absolutely fantastic. So I'm really proud of that. I had a few questions come in, if no one's got any for me now. And people were asking, because the membership closes for enrollment at midnight on Sunday. So people were saying, I want to sign up, but I'm going on holiday, or, you know, I'm not able to do anything for the next week because I'm away. Does that matter? And the answer to that is no, absolutely not. It doesn't matter, because when you join, you take the new member assessment, which tells you where you are on that path to success that I've talked about in previous lives. And you come in, and no matter where you are on the stage, particularly with workouts now, you need to go and do the quick start workouts, because those are the technical videos that walk you through the basics of ballet techniques. So things like posture and turnout, positions of the arms, positions of the feet, core control, all the things that you are going to need to apply to your workouts. So those technical videos are there. Once you've done each technical video, you then do a workout to apply those techniques immediately. So that could be your first week. As soon as you've completed that, you then move on and join everyone else on the monthly workout calendar. So when you join the monthly workout calendar, that has workouts listed for every single day, so you don't have to think, you just do the workouts, but they're graded, there's different levels. So you will get a beginner level, an intermediate level, and an advanced level. So if you're starting out and you just want to do 10 to 15 minutes a day, you're going to follow the beginner level. But there will be people who've been in there longer, who are working at the intermediate or the advanced level. And that just means that they're doing more workouts that day. So that works really well, because everyone has at least done that first workout. Some people will be doing more, but we're all on the same page. No one feels left behind, and everyone is supportive of each other because we're all doing the same thing. So if you're going on holiday for 2 weeks and you come back, you're not going to be behind, because you're going to do that first week with the technical workouts and practicing those techniques. And then you will join us wherever we are on the calendar. So if you're joining us, you know, if you go on holiday for the next 2 weeks and you join us at the beginning of July or the second week of July, then everyone's working on the second week of July alongside you. So if that is the case for you and you're going to be away, then you can sign up now and get stuck in when you get back. But actually, even if you are away on holiday and you take your phone or another device with you, even if you don't want to be working out, you can still access the content and start reading around the other areas. So the mindset toolbox. It might be nice to do a meditation while you're on holiday, for example, while you're lying on a sunbed or wherever you are, so that you can still get going on those techniques and use those while you're away. You can have a little read about the healthy eating section. So, you know, it's not just about workouts. We've got 3 hubs in there. So you've got the workouts, the healthy eating, and the mindset toolbox. So you can still get access and start reading and looking around anyway. So people were asking me also, well, how do I know where to start? I think I've just answered that question. People also saying, well, is it a similar format to the 10-day challenge? And yes, it is, in the sense that you won't get a daily email from me with that day's workout, because believe me, that will drive you insane if I do that. But what you do get is an email every Sunday morning with the following week's workouts and any other things that we're practicing that week. If we've got a challenge on or something, will be an email. So you can then, what I would suggest is create a separate email folder so that you can drag that email in there, so you're not always scrolling to try and find your email. So on the Monday, you just go to that email, click on the workout that you're doing for that day. You do need to be logged into Backstage for it to access the workout, but provided it's logged in on your device, you click on the link, it takes you straight to the workout and you do it. So it couldn't be any easier. So that is similar to the challenge. Some people asking me if they can change plans partway through. So some people wanting to start on the monthly plan, and then can they upgrade to the 3-month or the 12-month, or they want to start on the 3-month and then maybe upgrade to the 12-month. Yes, absolutely, you can do that. That's not a problem at all. Someone else asked me, I'm just going to check on my phone just to make sure that I'm not missing any questions. Let me just check, because Facebook has been odd today. At one point you couldn't see any images or any videos or anything on any of the pages. It was really weird. Okay, there I am. Okay, the other question that I've been asked is, how will I know if I am motivated enough to keep up with the workouts after I've joined? Because during the 10-day challenge, everyone was in there. There were lots of people doing it. Everyone was cheering each other on. You might have had a buddy if you're one of those people that needs a buddy. But I don't know, am I, I'm going to sign up and then am I going to do it? Well, when you sign up, you are still supported. Inside Backstage is an equally lovely community of women who are absolutely smashing their goals. If you saw my live last night where we chatted with some of the members, you will have heard their experience so far in Backstage. You're not left to your own devices. You can if you want to. It's very flexible. You can come in and do whatever you like. But if you're following the plan, it is prescriptive. So you don't have to think too much, and you are encouraged to just follow the plan, follow the action steps inside the stage that you are at. And it is very, very straightforward. It's a step-by-step process. In terms of motivation, that's where you will look to the mindset toolbox. And the first thing that you will find in there is a video and an image all about the mindset cycle. So this cycle is really interesting, and I know lots of members have used the image, they've printed it off, or they've saved it as a screensaver on their phone. This cycle, it talks about the mindset cycle, how we start off really excited and really enthused, and we're doing really well, and then we start to sort of drift off a little bit, and then we completely, life happens, and then we fall off and we've not done anything for a while. A day, 2 days turns into a week. And at that point in a fitness regime, if you might be able to relate to this, people quit because they say, oh, what's the point? I can't, I failed again, and there's no point. The cycle isn't complete until you've got yourself back up onto the top of that feeling enthused and getting back into your workout. So there's a way of doing that. We're all human. We all go through the cycle. Even people that you see that regularly exercise, that look like they've got it under control, will have moments in time where it's completely not under control, because we are human and life happens. So, but there is a way of getting through that cycle. It's a perfectly natural cycle. This learning experience isn't linear. We don't start from A and get to B and we're done. It's a continuous learning experience. So once we have accepted that we're human and we don't beat ourselves up about it, then we get back onto that cycle. And the more times we've gone through the cycle, the easier it is to get back up to that position. So that's the first thing that you do when you arrive in Backstage, is look at the mindset cycle. Hi Alexandra, is a mindset cycle somewhere I can find it? Yeah, in Backstage, if you go to the mindset toolbox and you go to the welcome section, and you'll see in there, it talks about the importance of mindset and what mindset's all about. Click on that, you can see the image and the video in there as well. So it's right at the beginning in the mindset toolbox, Alexandra, so I hope you can find that. But it's a really powerful way of reprogramming, basically, reframing your experience in a different way that's going to help you move forwards and progress. Because, we are not, if you look back on your life, say, well, I'm this person, I've always done this, that's just what I do. I start something and then I get bored and then I stop doing it, and I'm not one of those people that can really stick to anything. That's just a story that you're telling yourself. That's just an experience you've had so far. You can absolutely change that, and you are not that person. You are what you decide to be, and yes, it takes effort. It doesn't happen overnight at all, but that's why you've got this support network to help you do that. Yeah, Alexandra Mindset Toolbox, it's in there. And there are other strategies inside that Mindset Toolbox as well that really help you stay motivated. One of those things is called the Finding Your Why Power. I talked a lot about that in my Motivation to Exercise live that I did during the challenge. And that's an exercise that you are asked to go through inside Backstage. The why power, that basically means, what is your real reason for exercising or wanting to exercise? What's your real reason for wanting to join Backstage? And, you might say, well, I need to tone up and, I need to get my snacking under control. And yeah, my mindset isn't that great, which causes problems. And then I fall off the wagon and la, 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 la. But I ask you to drill down into the real reasons, deep down, why you want to be, toned. Why do you want to be toned? Why do you need your diet to be better? Why do you want to change your mindset? And 9 times out of 10, that boils down to health. So it's not an aesthetic, it's not a vanity reason, it's for health. And once you've identified that, on those days that feel tough and you don't want to do it, you have that at the forefront of your mind, and believe me, it will make you do it. I talk a lot about this inside Backstage, but if you're someone that has ever suffered with an illness, a loss, anything that really shook your world, you will totally relate to this. Life is short and we need to make the most of it. And my why power is my children, and I want to be around for a long time for my children. If I am ever lucky enough to have grandchildren, I want to be around for them. I want to be able to get down onto the floor and play with them and back up again without moaning and groaning. I want to be able to be active with my children now. I want to set a good example to my children now. I can tell them till I'm blue in the face, you need to move, you need to eat well, all of this. Does it work? I don't know. But setting an example and them seeing my life and how I lead my life as normal in our house will hopefully rub off on them. Who knows? None of us know what we're doing, but raising kids is hard, but setting that example, and that is totally my wipeout. So on the days that I really don't want to go out for a run in the rain or whatever it might be that you're doing that day, I bring that to the forefront of my mind, and it reminds me, this is about my longevity, it's about my future. It's not just about the here and now. So, following processes, following small daily steps, sort of detaching yourself, detaching emotion from the end result is also really helpful, and just focusing on the daily process and just doing it and not thinking too much about it. Any questions? Anyone watching with any questions? Because I'm running out of questions and answers. Let me know, or comments. Just how did you, oh, Alexandra, did you used to have an app, as mine doesn't log in now, just go through on the website? I don't have an app. However, rather excitingly, that is coming later this year. A Backstage app is coming later this year. However, at the moment, there's no app, but what you can do on your phone, and I explain how you do this when you join, is you can set up the Backstage icon on your phone so that you don't have to keep going into your browser and typing in the address. You can just click on the icon on your smartphone and it will take you through. Is that what you mean, Alexandra? If that's still not making sense, then let me know and I will let you know how to do that. That's not a problem. Yeah, so that's nice and simple. Any other questions? Otherwise, I'm just going to whitter away. But I think those are the main questions that seem to be coming through. People have been emailing me and really want to join. They've just got a couple of things they need to know. And so those are the main questions that I have been asked. Alexandra, that's what I did. Is that not working for you then, Alexandra? Let me know anyway. If you pop that question inside the members Facebook group, Alexandra, and then I will get onto that. But put it in there to remind me, because I'll be checking through that. I'm live tomorrow inside the members Facebook group at 10 a.m. We're having our weekly Q&A. So if you have signed up for Backstage already, but you haven't yet joined the members Facebook group, please do that tonight, and then you'll be able to join us tomorrow at 10 o'clock, or at least watch the replay if you can't make it at 10. If you haven't yet signed up and you're thinking about doing it, come in tonight and then we can meet you tomorrow and have a chat inside the members Facebook group. Otherwise, if no one but Alexandra has any questions, I'm going to hop off. And if you're watching this on the replay, then please feel free to drop your questions below and I'll get straight back to you. And just as a reminder, the enrollment for Backstage closes at midnight on Sunday. It won't reopen again until towards the end of the year. I only open it 3 times a year. The reason for that is because once it's closed, all my attention goes onto the members, so that my full focus is there, because I am very hands-on inside the membership, so I can't be constantly running challenges and my attention, be split. So I like to just focus on the members. So it is a hard deadline, midnight, Sunday. So please, if you've got any questions over the weekend, do let us know so that we can help you with that. Otherwise, I'm really looking forward to getting started, working with all the ladies that have already joined us. And I hope you will too. But if you've got questions, please let us know. All right then, ladies, I will speak to you very soon and hope to see you inside Backstage too. Okay.